lovelies, and happy Honda days as we are still in the holiday season, getting ever so closer to Mary Chrysler. I will beat that joke into the ground. I don't give a fuck. It is the season for giving, and I am giving you all another video, but this one's a little special. It's not another episode of Real Nightmares. It's just kind of like a Hard Scales holiday special type of thing. And I'm gonna give you all a list of my favorite non-traditional holiday movies. That's right, it's a list of movies that I have compiled that I like to watch during the holidays that kind of give me that like holiday season vibe without having like Christmas being thrown up in my face, if you know what I mean. Growing up, I never really got super attached to any traditional holiday Christmas movies. The only one I think I really was into was The Grinch. Because that movie is hilarious. Many assume that as a kid I would have been a Nightmare Before Christmas kid, except my mom banned that from our household for some reason. That's right. My family watched super wholesome shows like
Dateline
in front of me all the time. And they would even let me watch movies with them, like
nature into a nightmare.
What's in the fucking box?
And apparently it was super okay for me to watch these kid shows.
You're not perfect.
But apparently we crossed the line at a claymation skeleton trying to find the meaning of Christmas. My mom's defense was, well, she just thought me seeing Santa being kidnapped by a couple of kids would have been too much for me to handle.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
Meanwhile, my biggest fear at the age of 7 was being framed for a crime I did not commit and dying in prison. My fear is falsely going to prison. Like, I'm convicted guilty when in reality I was not guilty. Like, I feel like if I was guilty, I'd be like, you know what? I did do this. I kind of deserve it. So now that I'm an adult and can watch whatever movie I want, here is my list of my favorite non-traditional holiday movies. And yes, Mom, I do watch Nightmare Before Christmas every Christmas now because it's a good movie. It's fine. I got a Santa hat for this video and it's so long. Like, why is this hat so long? I have to prop it up on my shoulder. I apparently just got the world's biggest Santa hat for my itty bitty whittle head. And no, Die Hard and Gremlins is not on this list. Everybody already knows those. I want to give suggestions that maybe not everybody thinks about, but I believe is still valid for the holiday season. We're starting off strong with 1992's Batman Returns. This is the perfect movie to kick off the holiday season. No one does Christmas like Gotham City. We got the tree.
Can't we at least get a Christmas tree?
What? And support the mad campaign of botanical genocide that grips this country every December?
A mythical fat man, Christopher Walken and eyeliner, giant presents, whimsical toys, snow, cats.
The muscles.
Nothing says Christmas like a little redecorating and a DIY project.
I don't know about you, Miss Kitty, but I feel so much yummier.
This next one, you're all really gonna have to trust me on, okay? 1997's Batman and Robin. You're probably thinking, Katie, this movie doesn't take place during Christmas time, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have the holiday spirit. Iceman?
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Ice, snow, winter?
All right, everyone, chill.
I freeze. I'm Batman.
We have a red and green color scheme, garlands, ice skating, a charity auction.
7 million.
The magic of Christmas is everywhere in this movie, if you really look for it, if you search for it deep in your hearts. Not to mention all of the gadgets and toys and just fun vibes.
I want a car. Chicks dig the car.
It's basically a long commercial for all of the things you should buy your loved ones for Christmas this year.
Going to need a bigger cave.
Speaking of gadgets and toys, this is a great segue into our next movie. That's right, the Lego Batman movie. This one is pretty self-explanatory. It's a movie about toys. Kids love toys. That's like the whole point of Christmas to them. This movie also takes place during the winter season. There is a winter gala. That's when the holidays happen. It's basically a Christmas party. Plus navigating all that pesky holiday traffic.
Quickest route, no freeways. Computer, do you hear me?
Okay, now you're probably sensing a little bit of a theme here, but do not worry because this next one is just good, cozy, festive fun. Be sure to go grab some hot cocoa and warm up next to the fire because we have 2005's Batman Begins. Everyone loves a feel-good coming-of-age story, and the holidays is a perfect time for a feel-good coming-of-age story. A man is tired of seeing a world full of sad people. He wants to make a difference. Using his privileges, he goes up to a snowy tundra terrain to train and prepare. He suits up and hops on everyone's rooftops at night to help spread justice. I mean, good cheer. I'm not saying Batman is Santa Claus. I'm just saying he may have taken inspiration from the big man himself.
It's you, isn't it? Everybody's been talking about you. The other kids won't believe me.
I watched this movie a lot as a kid, actually. Like a lot. Like kind of year round. Like not just the holiday season. I had my reasons.
He's here. Who? The Batman.
Sue me. So I know I told you guys that this was a list of movies, but I kind of want to throw in something a little special for all of our gamers out there, including myself. It's not often we get recommended video games during the holiday season. And it's not often we get video games with a holiday theme. 2013's Batman Arkham Origins. The entire game takes place on Christmas Eve. Say less. Now, if you're not in the mood to watch a whole movie, maybe you just want a little Christmas special to get into the festive feeling. And that's when 1992's Batman the Animated Series comes in. Christmas with the Joker.
And smelt Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost the wheel and the Joker got away.
And Holiday Nights.
Season's greetings, Brucey. Your two favorite party girls are out for some Christmas fun.
Are some excellent episodes to watch with your loved ones this holiday season.
Doesn't it warm your heart to see everyone in the spirit of Christmas?
Okay, so we're learning that maybe you like cartoons more than live action. So that's perfect because this next movie is actually going to be 2021's Batman The Long Halloween. Now don't get it twisted. I know Halloween is in the title, doesn't mean it's not a Christmas movie. In this movie, inspired by the iconic 1996 Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale comic, Batman is after a villain who only strikes on holidays. And yes, that does include Christmas. There's a whole Christmas chapter part of it, so it counts. If all of you guys are gonna be out there and say like, oh, I watch Harry Potter during Christmas time because there's one Christmas scene, well, guess what? This Batman animated show counts too, and it's gonna get you in the holiday spirit. Maybe you'll be a better person for it.
Boy, this holiday's a killer.
All right, so we have reached my final recommendation for you guys for this festive film season. And this one does take place during the Christmas season because it's about a little boy who doesn't have his family during the Christmas season, trying to survive, using his resources, gadgets, privileges to get some justice against a couple of criminals. It's a little violent. So, like, if that's not your thing, then, you know, maybe skip this one. The 1990 film Home Alone. It's just a really good movie.